hit you with that Street Symphony Volume 2.
That's what's up, man. Definitely, definitely. So, I'm gonna ask you about this dude, man. We're gonna do the little round robin like we always do.
Right.
Chris Brown. When you see Chris Brown, what comes to your mind? Because you know he had a lot of trouble. I dropped a story last night on our channel about him being under investigation for buying lean with Lil Wayne and all that. We see a lot of stuff with Chris Brown. He's a controversial person. You know what I mean? But he does, you know, he's conscious. You can tell that it kind of seems like they kind of picking on him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With the whole shit. What do you think about, you know, Chris Brown and people in general coming into the music industry and like the dark side of the industry? Like, you know what I mean? What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, first of all, shout out to Chris Brown. I'm definitely a Chris Brown fan, you know what I mean? I have been for throughout his entire time doing his work, so shout out to Breezy, you know what I mean? It is unfortunate. Once you get into this game, you do have to put your big boy skin on, and you have to realize at a real early stage that they're going to, the bigger you get, the more you're going to get attacked, and the more they're going to try to pull you down because you are making such a positive influence. I mean, and a lot of that, I don't want to say a lot of it, but some of it is self-inflicted, and I'm sure he admits to that, but a lot of it, they shine such a broad light and shine such attention on the negative he does, and you hear nothing about the good the dude does. And he does a lot of good. That brother does, you know, he's a father, you know what I mean? He has a daughter. And he does a lot for our community, like you say. He's definitely, you can see that brother's conscious. But if you don't go and do your research, you never know that. Mainstream media will portray that brother as being a villain or a drug addict or just being a vigilant, whatever he is. You know what I mean? Anything that it can get straight away from the positive he's doing. So you just you gotta weed your way through and kind of see through the cracks. But it's not easy, man, when they feed you with a bunch of nonsense all the time.
Kanye West, what do you think about him? Another one who's been controversial, been through a lot, spoke out a lot. A lot of people say he lost his mind. What do you think about Yeezy?
Yeezy's an interesting cat, man. I was definitely a fan of Yeezy's early on. You know what I mean? I'm definitely, I respect that brother's work and his grind and what he got going on. I just hope that whatever he has going on, gets it fixed. You know what I mean? I really don't want to shed too much light on it because I don't know the situation per se. I don't want to dig into that brother's business. I have met him on a few occasions. I don't know if he'll probably remember it, but I do have some stories about him. And yeah, man, I hope he gets everything together because he is an incredible artist, and unfortunately, I don't think that the last couple of records have shed light on how incredible he could be. And I hope whatever he got going on in his personal life, he gets that shit fixed so that we can see the genius that he really is, and he can get out of that dark circle that he's in, man, because it's definitely taken away from the genius that he is.
No doubt.